गुड आफ्टरनून फ्रेंड्स। 100 गुना बढ़ जाती है खूबसूरती मुस्कुराने से, फिर भी बाज नहीं आते लोग मुंह फुलाने से। योर लुक्स enhances 100 times just by wearing a smile. I don't know why people move around with long faces. My dear friends, today I'm going to talk about a very important issue, and that's called reinforcement. What is reinforcement? This is simply reinforcement are the actions or your steps taken to encourage a particular kind of a behavior in a person so that they improve for better. However, reinforcement can be done for the negative actions too. But here we talk about all kinds of reinforcements for better understanding. Any manager's primary job is to extract the best from the employees and help them improve their competence, understand their nature, and identify their abilities and inabilities. And once he identifies the abilities, inabilities, the strengths and weaknesses, that is the time he is expected to use reinforcement techniques to improve on their strengths and reduce or overcome the weaknesses. That is the specific nature of reinforcements. There are various kinds of reinforcements. Positive reinforcement. Positive reinforcement is where you reward a desirable behavior. The techniques are verbal praise, challenging assignments, motivational and inspirational sessions, a pay increment, and of course promotions. There are many others, but these are few which will help positively in reinforcements a person good quality or good act. Similarly, there are, on the other hand, negative reinforcements. Negative reinforcement is where you reward a desire, where you focus on repressing the or suppressing the negative behavior, which forces a practice of desired behavior to come up. The negative qualities are suppressed and the good qualities are given a vent to come up. That is the negative reinforcements. The technique includes, if required, disciplinary actions, administrative actions, even throwing occasional insults, and if necessary, demotions. But one has to ensure that the negative reinforcement, that negative quality, a character or his act is reduced, and the positive things comes up and they develop better, because that's in the interest of the individual as well as the organization. Be careful in choosing a positive and negative reinforcements. The way positive reinforcements are carried out is more important than the amount. Wrong use of negative reinforcements can be more severe because the effects are not apparent very soon. The person will harbor the feeling and it may sometimes burst out and act it may explode. The receiver may feel defeated, losing self-confidence, and even he attempt to cease to act at all. They affect person's subconscious mind. Before opting for the reinforcement, you should know the mindset of individual, how he's going to respond. Once you stay with your subordinates, because you know each and every person. Positive reinforcements generally results in greater and long-lasting effects. Works for the most people in most of the situation, whereas negative reinforcements are used in specific typical situations only. There are certain guidelines to choose the right reinforcement techniques. You can have your own, by your experience, you can add on to certain more methods. But what I feel, the guidelines to choose the right reinforcement techniques are, for long-term effect, use positive reinforcements. Give some time. Repeatedly help the individual to improve. When relationship is important, use positive reinforcements. If you are offering something in return to a person, use positive and negative techniques in a balanced way. To bring forth hidden talents, you can use negative reinforcement. Sometimes you instigate a person to get the best out of you. Poking. When dealing with hardcore offenders who are repeatedly and continuously commits a mistake and they don't want to change, and the habitual offenders, you can try negative reinforcements, because that's a must. When dealing, if a person has a sensitive nature, use positive reinforcements, you'll understand better. The timings of reinforcement is an important as the reinforcement technique applied. Praise for the achievements, very important. Reward for the achievers and reward the good act. Don't delay in rewarding. Don't analyze too much. Too much analysis leads to paralysis. If possible, reward at the same day, at least not more than don't delay more than a week. Declare about the reward systems before, so that everybody knows it, and when it is necessary. My dear friends, to get the desired results, use right blend of positive and negative reinforcements techniques at the right time, and you will see that your organization performs in such a synergy and like a symphony and like most orchestrated way, and you will get the best results. God bless you. Thank you. We shall continue with further new topics. Jai Hind.